Let's wrap this up with a handy table to help predict whether a reaction is or is not product favored. Well, here we go. And for product favored, we need delta S of the universe to be greater than 0. It has to be positive. And they give us a hint. Using delta H naught system, what is the sign of delta S surroundings and how is it calculated? Let's just bring up that equation. Delta S surroundings is the negative of delta H naught system divided by the temperature. So let's just get rid of this so you can see it. So here we go. If the sign of delta H naught system is negative, we have an exothermic reaction. And the sign of delta S naught is positive for the system. Is it product favored? Well, let's go up here. Delta S naught is positive. Delta S surroundings is the negative of delta H system. So this will be a positive number. The surroundings will be positive. So when you add positive surroundings to the positive system, see right here you have positive system, you add positive number to that, got to be positive, right? Certainly product favored. Let's take the other case. What if delta S system is negative? Okay, so let me erase up here. All right, so we have delta H system this time is going to be negative. Our surroundings, delta S surrounding, is going to be positive. I can't say whether it's just by this, whether it's going to be greater than or less than 0. It depends on the temperature. So we already talked about, we did a couple examples there. So for low temperature, yes, it will be product favored. And at a higher temperature, no. And you can go back in the presentation and see those examples. Okay, now let's switch to positive endothermic over here. Okay, so let's race up here, start up again. And if we have delta S system is positive, okay, what is delta S surroundings? Well, delta S surrounding is the negative of the enthalpy, right? So what's negative of a positive? Negative. So I have negative here. And you just can't look at that and say when you add those together whether you get a positive or a negative number. It depends on their magnitudes. So as we showed earlier, at low temperature, no, it is not product favored, but it is at high temperature. Okay, now we have one last thing to show. And where are we? We have delta H naught is positive. Delta S naught system is negative. So now we have to find delta S surroundings. You go over here. It's the opposite sign of the enthalpy change, the delta H naught, so it's going to be negative. You add two negatives, you get a negative. So therefore, it will never be product favored.